don't have to
about,
fix your
we are
hair
back
all the
talking
time.
about movies and actors, because obviously this is a topic that
Why Tom Cruise is
we
the GOAT.
love.
Hold on, let me intro us. You want to intro us?
Nah, go ahead. Let's get the.
Welcome back to the More to Us podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Today,
boogie time.
we've already been arguing about actors,
I feel like we've
movies.
covered everything, yeah.
So the question that I really want to ask you is not necessarily in order, but give me 5 out of your top 10 actors out there right now.
Right now?
Right now.
In no particular order. Right, we're talking
In
about
no
Tom Cruise.
particular
We're talking
order.
about Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise would definitely be on the list.
Okay.
Especially on a top 10. Tom Cruise, DiCaprio. Christian Bale. He doesn't really make anything anymore. I don't know. There's not... I like Bradley Cooper. I don't know if I put Bradley Cooper on there. I feel like I don't have a big list. But I think DiCaprio and Cruise are kind of undeniably on that list. De Niro, obviously.
Chris Pratt's not making your list?
No Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt would make the list. Yeah.
Brad Pitt's on my list.
Why do I feel like almost everybody you've named is just people that have already benefited from having their long career? Like, you hardly ever give a nod. I just want to let you guys know this. Jacob will never give you a nod for, being 5 years into your 25, 35-year career.
Well, you said, I mean, who was making that list? He's 5 years in.
Okay, you don't have to use stop trying to take the anchor every single time. You don't need to pick the floor that I give. There's all this range in between, and you stick to,
I stick to what you
licking
said.
the ground. Like I said, Chris Pratt. You watch Chris Pratt act, he can act.
Oh, my God. No, he cannot,
Chris
man.
Pratt,
Chris
Chris
Pratt
Hemsworth.
movies, other than Guardians.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
I'm not saying that you're wrong or that your list is inaccurate. I'm just you have picked
I don't have
people
a set list.
that are deep in their career.
Yeah.
Can you acknowledge that? All of those people have been acting for
I know, but
I
they're
would
still
say
doing it,
20
though. They're
plus
still
years.
doing it, though.
20 plus
Yeah.
years.
When you have that type of catalog, it's hard to put anyone else in front of them. You know, it's hard to put a Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt shouldn't be on any list, but Hemsworth. It's hard to put.
But that's
I like him,
that's
but it's
my
hard to
point
put him
though.
on there.
Is so okay. All right, then who are your? All right, then if they have over, who would be your 5 of your top 10 up and coming? Then answer that.
I don't know.
Because Jacob's a hater.
No, I'm not.
He
Damson
needs to
Idris.
see how your career plays out before he says shit.
No, it's hard to think of guys other than I'm trying to think of
John Boyega.
upcoming guys who are not.
John Boyega.
Damson Idris. Snowfall.
Who's John Boyega? What's he in?
Star Wars, Pacific Rim, the second one.
Oh, he's not a good actor.
Who's the guy from
Yeah, he's-
Creed? What's his
Michael
name?
B. Jordan?
No. The other guy.
Oh, yes.
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan
Yeah.
Majors.
Yeah, there's plenty of people. You just, as I'm trying to get across to you, you just like people after they've proven themselves
Well,
year
of
in
course.
and year
Who's
out.
going to put Jonathan Majors over DiCaprio? Nobody.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Now?
Don't.
Right now, not
still.
probably, but
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but you
Once
got to
again-
think about he's in his prime right now. He has a lot.
is
Well, he just
Giannis-
became known.
is Giannis better than Jordan? We don't know because we haven't seen the end of Giannis's career. He very well could be though. He
Than
easily
DiCaprio?
could be better than
Jonathan Majors?
have you seen Loki?
Nothing
Have
so
you
far.
seen Loki?
Yes, it's a good show, but what
His
about it? Have you
acting
seen
at the end-
Ant-Man? He's in
his-
Ant-Man, one of
his-
the worst movies I've seen in the past year.
That was the whole movie.
That's not just
Well, I don't know.
it's
DiCaprio, no
really
matter how bad the
horrible.
movie is, tends to carry it and makes it good. So, I didn't see Jonathan Majors do that with Ant-Man.
What movie is he? Flight? Who's that with? Isn't that with?
Flight is Denzel.
All right, I may be thinking about a different movie, but he does definitely have
Who?
Jonathan Majors.
Oh, I know what movie
Oh,
you're talking.
are you talking about the one where he plays the pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that movie's called. Flight is the one where Denzel's the pilot of some commercial airline.
Devotion.
Yeah, I heard he acted his ass off in that. Yeah, no, that guy's a terrific actor.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor, but
You haven't seen Harder They Fall? He acted his ass off in that. Nat Love, baby.
That's fine. That's fine. But
Idris Elba is
no,
one of
don't
those
stab him
guys
up to
with
that.
the-
Like
Whoa,
I didn't say I didn't say he was a bad actor. I didn't say he was a bad actor. But
I
it's
asked
just
you who you're-
egregious to put him on the level of DiCaprio.
I didn't
I would
say
put
put
Idris
him
Elba
on
up
a on
You
a
said,
on a level.
Yes, you did.
No, I said who are your 5 up and coming, and then I pointed out to you that you wait for somebody to their entire career to pan out, right? You could be top 5 for a week, a year, a decade, right? But you entered the top 5 at some point. As you said, Bradley Cooper's not putting out movies right now, so he can't be up there.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna lie, I've watched some of De Niro's more recent stuff, and I did not care for it as much as the older stuff that I've seen. I thought he did better back in the day.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Like,
De Niro.
the one with
I mean,
his
same with like
family?
John Travolta, Alec Baldwin,
Right.
all these old guys. They star in like these straight to TV movies.
Right.
Someone of De Niro's status, I don't understand why he does that. Because like he still pops up in these big time movies, like Killers of the Flower Moon. He's in that, but he's also made a bunch of shit movies. But
I mean, that's part of my point was that you don't know a lot of these up and coming actors because like the shit that they star in and they shine in, like Harder They Fall for Jonathan Majors, he has a huge part in that movie, and he absolutely, first of all, his opposite is Idris Elba. Yeah,
Yeah, that's hard. That's.
he's
not
across
easy to
from
play.
one of the best actors from the UK of all time.
you ever watch
And-
Luther?
Yeah,
Good show. I haven't watched the new movie. They just
I haven't
released,
seen all of
I
it.
just watched the movie. I didn't know
okay.
there was a show.
Yeah,
the
it's a
whole
show.
It's been on for
It's a-
like 20
yeah.
years.
yeah, it's on the BBC.
BBC, so it's like the seasons drop every 4 years,
Us?
and they're like 3 episodes.
Calm down. Calm down.
Us?
Calm down.
Oh, he's talking about the TV
Okay.
network. I didn't
right.
know he was referring to-
Already.
you know.
Already.
All right, but anyway,
Andrew
You make your
Garfield.
shit
I said I
jokes
would,
right
I would
now.
put Andrew Garfield on the list. Have you ever seen Hacksaw Ridge? You want to talk about
Wait.
acting your ass off?
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that.
Did you see it?
Because
I refused to watch it because it just sounded like a dumb movie. I didn't want any part of it.
What?
You're gonna film a war movie and I don't get to see the main character fight? Don't sign me up.
Oh, is this the one where he was the
He's a medic. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I've seen clips.
Great movie.
Well, I don't know.
And I
just
didn't-
feel
at the time when I
the
saw
world
it-
has so much violence in it. I don't feel like it would be wrong to put a few pieces back together. What did he say?
Not to mention, like, I also rank mine by like some different stuff. Like, I like Dylan O'Brien because he does his own stunts.
But
Like,
you don't like Tom Cruise because he does his own stuff,
whoa,
too.
I don't like Tom Cruise, but I respect him. I didn't say he wasn't
That's
up
new,
there.
that's news
I
to me
just
'cause
said
I've never seen you show Tom Cruise any respect.
that's because we're normally talking about his movies.
They're good.
which I don't care for.
Which is fine, which
His
is fine.
17 Impossible movie.
There's okay.
Like,
That's why we still shit on Fast and Furious. You know,
So like to compare Mission Impossible and Fast and Furious, it's like
I'm just comparing
Mission Impossible
raw,
or
lengthy-
Fast and Furious wishes it was Mission Impossible, right? Like the stunts are insane, but they can't touch it, right? There's so much. I don't want to say realistic, but Mission Impossible is not cheesy in the
Can
way
you
that
name
Fast and Furious is.
3 up and coming actors?
Didn't I? I've named what 2? What do you need?
Who'd
one
you
more?
name? Who'd you name?
So Andrew Garfield and
Andrew Garfield
He's
is
not up and
not
coming.
up and coming at this point. His Spider-Man movie came out in what, like 2013?
like 10 years ago, yeah.
Yeah,
And then he was acting in a
he
few
got
things
that
before
role,
that.
which means that he was already trending.
Like I'm not
upwards.
gonna name the dude from Dune, who's starring in the new Willy Wonka. I don't.
Oh,
like him.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, I don't like him.
And that's fine.
Yeah, you
That's
didn't have- you didn't
fine.
have to answer
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like I feel like
We're not requiring you to
I-
name certain people. I'm just you're like
I just can't
these
think
are
of-
the
I'm just
people
trying
at
to
the
think of
top of the
people
acting
who
game,
are-
and now I'm like
Like I
so-
like Jennifer Lawrence. Like, but she's been around
also
for a
not
while.
up and coming.
But who is up and coming? Like Jonathan Majors, he's like 40-something years old. He's been around. We're just now hearing about him.
Yeah,
That's
so
up and coming.
But he's been around.
You don't have to be
been
young
around.
to be up and coming.
Yeah,
It's just whenever you
not
start
your age,
breaking
yeah, when you
out.
start- yeah. Like Morgan
But
Freeman.
who
when
else
he's
is
in- he was acting
who's
for a
really
very long
breaking out
time.
right now? Like movies are at a low point right now.
That doesn't mean the actors aren't good.
I mean,
No, I know, I'm
First
just
of all,
saying, but,
I
like,
think
what-
I think you shit on John Boyega, and I'm just curious. Like, what
talking
have
about-
you seen him in?
The dude from Star Wars.
Yes, the black dude from Star Wars.
Yeah. What
Flynn,
I've seen him in a
whatever
lot
his
of
name
stuff. I just can't think of what all I've seen him in. He was in Star Wars. What else was he in?
The Second Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rims are terrible movies.
All right,
I'd rather watch Transformers.
hey, they're practically the same movie.
Yeah.
The fact that you would not view them as interchangeable. I mean, so
I just don't. I mean, I'm not
Like-
gonna say he's terrible. I just thought he was kind of a little bit cheesy in Star Wars, but wasn't necessarily his fault because the whole movie was bad. All of them.
but I mean, he's good at acting. Like, is he a DiCaprio? No. Like, I hate how you.
Well, that's why when we were talking about like up and
when-
coming, I'm trying to think of people who are on the track of like who we think has a possibility to make legendary status. That's
Tom
what I'm
Holland.
thinking. I'll give you that one.
Tom Holland. He's in a. I'm just looking because I don't know too many people's names. I go by
Yeah.
their characters and things that I've seen them in. But
What is this?
these are just young, up and coming people. But I think the list is pretty diverse in age. There's some people that are late 30s, early 30s on there. But you know,
Both of them. Finn Wolfhard.
it was in It.
Fucking Dylan O'Brien, bro. I'm telling you, Dylan O'Brien, bro.
Yeah, Maze
Bill
Runner.
Skarsgård. He'd be on there.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a lot of people. The one chick that's in that movie also, the redhead, dude, she's good at acting.
You guys don't watch Outer Banks, but Chase Hisoka is a great actor as well. Or do you watch Outer Banks?
No, my sister does.
I watched the first season, and then I was like, this show sucks.
Yeah, because you can't relate to them anymore. No, you're an adult. They're doing stupid things in your eyes. They're doing really dumb things in your eyes as an adult.
Fair enough. But like that's the thing is like when I'm talking about currently
Ooh,
best.
Ashton Sanders too. He was in the second Equalizer. The black kid.
Mm.
Trying to get a good picture of him so that you can see. This nigga.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, he was the kid that
Yo.
that Denzel put the gun up on in his face. You think I'm a killer? You think I'm a killer? You think I'm dangerous? Yeah. You know,
Yo.
he's a good actor as well.
What's his face?
Caleb McLaughlin? Why is Pete Davidson on that list?
Yeah, get him off of there. But I mean, like, there's a lot of people.
Cameron Monaghan. There were talks about him being in the new the live
Lakeith
action-
Stanfield, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me Lakeith Stanfield
God.
can't act
Oh,
his
God.
ass
Yeah.
off.
No. He's an actor for sure. He's an actor for sure. The roles that he plays, he's so diverse. He played L in Death Note. He was in The Harder They Fall.
Death Note. The live
Zazie,
action?
bro. Zazie for sure. She can act. I mean,
Is this
yeah,
the list of The Harder They Fall?
yeah.
Okay. What do you call it? The one nigga, the nigga that got his face blown off. The one black guy. Yeah. R.J. Siller.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He can act, too.
Yeah.
For sure. So I mean, there's a lot of guys.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of people out there right
if
now.
you're only watching The Sopranos and Mission Impossible, you're gonna miss them.
In every Leo movie possible, every Tarantino flick, you're missing some of this other stuff, dog.
You're missing some of this stuff. The good stuff.
I mean, not missing it.
Like you're watching
just
Outer Banks. I'm
not,
out here
not,
watching.
Not missing it, missed it. You know what I'm saying? The time frame was
Yeah.
just past me. You know, so I'm more on the new age things. You know, the newer actors that are going to be, alive within the next 25 years. I gave 25 years because that's a large age range of your favorite actors to fall off.
One. De Niro would be probably the only one to die within the next 25 years.
Okay. I don't know when they're gonna die. He could die tomorrow. He could be dead right now.
I mean, he's an old man. He's like 70 something. I think he's approaching 80.
Leo can't die.
It's just,
I mean-
it's funny when like you
He did
compare,
EOD or something.
you compare everybody to like people that have like well-established careers.
I didn't compare him.
No,
No. You started shitting on Tom Cruise. I said he was a good actor.
I did not shit on Tom Cruise. I shit on his movies. I think he's
you
great
shit on
at
Tom
acting.
Cruise. You literally just told me on the phone like a couple of days ago.
I said I
think
hate
he's
his
a bad
acting style.
actor.
Inadmissible.
I think-
you didn't have.
You
a
just said he's great
warrant
at
for-
acting.
You didn't have a warrant.
I can re-
It's
like-
hearsay.
Okay. Whether like I think he's bad at acting. I can watch and observe from an objective standpoint that he does act well. I just don't care for it because I don't like his acting style. Like there are several people that I almost Steven Seagal. Like I hate his acting style. I could probably watch
we
some
agree on
movies
this. Steven
of his
Seagal can't act. He probably has some good movies, but
like
he can't act.
Like Tom Hanks, great actor. I hate watching Tom Hanks movies.
I can't watch
Point
New
blank.
Age Tom
Period.
Hanks, yeah.
No. Forrest Gump included.
Oh.
I don't want to watch it. I don't like his acting style. I don't watch Castaway, and I'm not gonna let you try to guilt trip me in for knowing what I do and don't like. Here's the thing: is I respect them both as actors because first of all, they've done it for a long time. I'm not denying greatness. What I'm saying is, I don't care for their style.
I just don't understand how you can say you don't like Tom Cruise because I know you said you tried to watch Top Gun and you didn't like it. Don't know how like that
Watched
even
Night and Day,
happens.
didn't like it.
So Night and Day, not one of his main movies, and you probably have seen War of the Worlds, which is
Uh-huh.
also one of his. Like,
I thought
lower
Emily
tier
Blunt
movies.
carried him in.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah,
What? That's a good movie.
I thought she did better at acting than he did. And that's my personal opinion. If you watched it and thought he acted circles around her, that's fine.
I mean, Emily
it's
Blunt's
just-
a good actress.
It's just like what has Leo come out with recently?
Well, he's Killers of the Flower Moon is about to come out, and then Don't Look Up just came out, I think a year or two ago. Him, Jennifer Lawrence. Who else is in it? Is Jonah Hill in it?
Yeah,
Few
Tyler
people in
Perry's in it. Kate Blanchett's in it.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, that was a star-studded cast. I'm not really like when you're surrounded by superstars. It honestly, in my opinion, diminishes your role.
Okay,
Because-
The Revenant was recent. Great movie.
The one with him and the bear.
Yeah. That's when he won his first Academy Award. Somehow, like, it's not even close to being his best performance or best movie. It's a great movie. But I feel like the Academy just felt like they needed to give DiCaprio an
Did we
award.
not bring up Hugh Jackman either?
That was 2015. That was almost a decade ago.
Wolverine.
I mean, he's like a method actor. DiCaprio only releases a movie like every 2 to 3 years.
So that's when I'm saying, like, who's top 5? Like, for me, it changes rapidly, right? Because, like, when you're putting stuff out, like Jonathan Majors, he's putting stuff out.
He's working his
I,
ass off. Yeah.
look,
I mean,
it-
but like to my
but
point,
none of
like,
it's
so
missing. None of it's missing. His Loki.
Ant-Man missed.
That's not his movie. He was just
Yeah.
in the movie.
Okay, so you can't claim Loki then either.
But we're
'Cause it's
talking
not his
about-
show.
but we're talking about his acting.
But he didn't ruin Ant-Man.
He didn't carry it either, though.
How was he going to carry it?
I mean,
Clearly,
like,
the
these other
guy.
guys carry the movies no matter how bad they
but
are.
the one that he is in that one is not the eccentric. Like it shows. I think to prove your point, the fact that his character wasn't built to carry it should show how good he is at acting.
Django
that he
was-
went from
Django was ass. DiCaprio didn't carry that.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh my
You don't
God.
think Jamie
God.
carried
They both
it?
did, but like DiCaprio
But the
definitely.
movie was still ass. But
The movie was not ass. The movie was absolutely not ass.
If Jamie hadn't acted his ass off, that movie
DiCaprio-
would have sucked.
No.
How did he act his ass off?
DiCaprio deserves just as much credit as Jamie Foxx did. What do you mean? How did Jamie Foxx act his ass off?
That's why I said the movie was ass. I'm
It's
not
not
the
ass,
one
I'm just
arguing
saying,
that the
but-
movie's good. I didn't think either.
No,
you wanna
I'm
talk
just
about-
saying.
you wanna
I'm just
talk
saying.
about-
I'm saying Jamie Foxx is like the most redeeming part of that movie. His acting in that
Well, he's in it the most. It's a 3-hour
Yeah.
movie, and he's in it the most. It makes it,
Yeah.
But like DiCaprio, when he is on screen, definitely goes up a notch.
It did not.
did
not.
I didn't think so.
It did not.
either.
It stayed
But you
the
think
same
Jonathan
notch.
Majors carried Loki? Like, it doesn't even make sense.
We didn't say
Who?
that he
You
carried.
You just
No.
did. You just
No,
said
we-
his
we're-
performance
No.
was great, and you're saying DiCaprio's performance in Django wasn't.
I mean, his opposite was Tom Hiddleston, or whatever his name is. I can't think of it. Whatever,
I call
whatever
them-
his
call
name.
them by their
Tom,
superhero.
yeah, Tom Hiddleston.
I think it's his
yeah.
name. But yeah, no, I mean he's across from him, and I honestly, towards the end of that series, until Jonathan Majors got there, I was like, low key, like this is getting out of hand. Then Jonathan Majors comes in, he acts,
He's barely even in Loki. He's in like the last 2 episodes for maybe 5-10 minutes.
and the way he acts is like, bro, he's never played a character like that. Like he plays some super,
You have to
like
play God.
eccentric,
Yeah, he's a different
like,
being. Like that's better than everybody
weirdo.
else. He's controlling everything.
like
Misunderstood.
his ability to do that, and then especially coming to Ant-Man, and I watch him play this more quiet, like power inducive, much slower paced, methodical version of himself.
Right. 'cause
Amazing.
There's 2 different versions of himself. Exactly.
Right.
You didn't even. I didn't even think about that until just now.
That I mean,
didn't watch
that's why his character essentially can't carry the movie, is because his character is a subdued character. He's methodical. He's like, if you think about it, he's literally trying to take over everything. And I don't just mean the world, I mean the universe, everything. The quantum realm he's taking over. And now he's like, I need to get back outside of this to take everything else over. And not just my universe, but every other universe. This guy is methodical. Honestly, it doesn't require him to act that well, but to go from the eccentric version of himself to the quiet, subdued version, I mean, yeah, no, I'm gonna give you credit for that.
And you said
And you didn't see him in harder they fall. That movie was amazing.
Did you like him in Creed?
um
I like
He's
this
a-
character. I like this character.
you didn't I thought you didn't like Creed.
I didn't finish the movie because it was.
I thought his character was kind of like, I didn't have any beef with it, but like maybe a little bit cheesy.
I didn't watch it. I'm not going to. You know my stance
That
on
may not
boxing
be his
movies.
fault. More of a the writer's fault.
Very much could have
So
been
they-
writers, 'cause,
yeah.
I mean, they had
Like I didn't
issues
have any
going
problem
on.
with his character. Like I didn't have any.
You're introducing a whole new villain arc.
Just those, yeah, it
Taking
wasn't
out-
necessarily with his character with that movie, but yeah. So like they're boys and then they're not, and he like
Right.
punches them in the face on the beach, and then
Yeah.
and then at the end they're boys again. Like what the fuck is this?
But
I didn't like how they like made up at the end of the movie.
that's what niggas do.
No, because he did him wrong. He did him wrong. He had his boy break the dude's hand for the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah. I mean, did he take advantage of?
he lied to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
but,
like it. In my opinion, it was to the point of no return.
Oh,
He should have just beat his ass and left it at that.
damn.
So
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, I mean, you said something how like he hasn't missed. Tom Cruise has been putting out movies. He has not missed. Tom Cruise, honestly, like legitimately, may be the only reason movie theaters are still open right now.
congrats to him.
I mean, you made a point. How he hasn't missed. What Tom Cruise missed on lately?
He missed me. I haven't
That's
seen
your
any
loss.
of his
That's your
recent
loss.
shit. I don't like it, bro. Look, and after I go and watch Mission Impossible, after I take the time out of my day to figure out where I can actually stream this movie at,
The exact.
I
place
will
that
let
sent
you know
directly to
that
you.
I didn't.
It's on
care
your
for
phone.
it. You didn't send me a website.
Yes, I did.
I'll show you. Did you send it in text message?
Mhm.
It's not in there.
It's
How
on
do
there.
you guys
'Cause I was
feel
confused.
about?
It's on there because I said
the
he
best
said you have your
actors?
mission should you
Who
choose
do
to
guys
accept
think are
it.
the best actors and actresses?
It should be like
I
either
know
right
that there's
below
a
or
lot
right
that we've
right
missed.
below or above it.
I know there's a lot that we missed. Who do you guys think is the top 10?
Okay, I'll pull it up.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool.
You want to
It's
tell
cool.
me
It's
it's
a
on
bunch.
my
No,
phone?
I
It's
promise
on
you
my
it's on
phone.
there.
Because I was confused as shit when you said this site
hit
has
the bottom.
everything. And I was like, what site?
Right here. This site will have everything you ever need to watch.
Yeah, no, that text message is on my phone. That
This
text
isn't on
message
there?
is not. Did you see it?
No, but I mean, I'm looking at it right now.
I know you're looking at it right now. I'm looking at it right now. I'm just telling you it's not on my phone for me to look at.
Oh well.
But yeah,
We'll make sure
I mean,
you get it.
so I to be honest, I think there's a lot of people that are doing big things. Jonathan Majors
There are.
is one of them.
There's a lot of young actors and actresses that are definitely going to be taking over the scene in the near future. You know,
And
once all
I mean,
once all these guys
you know
get out
what?
there.
I it's required now if I'm watching Mission Impossible that you got to watch Harder They Fall.
That's fine.
The fact that you haven't seen it is egregious.
No, it's not. It's not nearly as egregious as some of the movies you haven't seen that I've named. Not even close.
Jacob, everything you name that I haven't seen is typically old shit.
Literally the last two movies I
can't-
named came out a year ago and yesterday.
So you picked an actor that I don't like, and movies
I don't
that
think you have a reason not to like him. You haven't
I-
seen any of his good stuff.
I tried to watch Mission Impossible.
Which one? The first one or the second one? Because
The first one.
the first one's good, but it's not to the level of like 3 and on. Like you can start watching at 3 and continue.
What year was that?
2006?
We went to the movie to watch some Tom Cruise movie. One of the Mission Impossibles. I think I was in
2011,
I think I was-
2015,
I think I was
2018.
in middle school. It might have been 2015.
2015, I think
2011.
Rogue Nation came out in 15. Ghost Protocol is 2011.
Regardless, there are people coming out.
And I
Doing
wasn't
big
denying
things.
that.
You just can't name any of them.
None of them are noteworthy right now. I mean, I named a
So-
few.
No, we gave you assists on them.
No, we were throwing them up. Yeah.
You were catching lobs right there.
Not one.
So what?
So I didn't take one assist.
You
You-
agreed
you
with
didn't-
Tom
you didn't-
Holland.
Okay, I
you
agreed
had
with
forgot
Tom.
about Tom Holland. He brought him up, which is probably the biggest.
How's he up and coming? When did Civil War come out? 2016, 17? You mean you said 5 years? Within 5 years, that's older than
No.
the criteria. Yes,
No.
yes.
I stop. Like I said, I have to pick a number. It's not a hard drawn line.
I'm going off what you said
He's up and coming because
because he's
he's
young.
now.
Okay,
no,
so if
He's
young
gonna
is a
be there-
criteria,
No,
I
no,
think
no, no,
people
no,
who
no.
are young.
That's not the only criteria. That's not the only. A lot of his movies are being pushed heavily into the algorithm. The Harder They Fall just came out not too long ago, and not The Harder They Fall. The Devil All the Time. I don't know. Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
That's a good movie showing a completely different side of his acting. You know, because all we've seen is.
I liked
his
Uncharted.
Spider
People like to
movie.
shit on it, but like brainless
Uncharted was a
action, just
great
turn it on.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncharted was a good movie. Him and
Mark
their-
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. They're
see, I would define it
Banter, we're
as
going
up
with
and
great.
coming as you getting larger and larger roles, right?
Yes.
Like that is how you decide up and coming. It doesn't have anything to do with age or
Okay,
the,
so Jennifer,
the time
Jennifer
period.
Lawrence would still be
Because
on there then,
Sinister-
because she just had her biggest role. I mean, she starred in a movie with DiCaprio, directed by who? I don't know who directed that.
Are you talking about Don't Look Up?
Yeah,
First of all, she's been leading roles
yeah. She
in
had-
other movies.
had the-
Silver Linings Playbook. She's opposite Bradley Cooper
Twilight.
and has a bigger role.
The Mockingjay, the Mockingbird, that
Hunger
entire
Games.
Series,
that
that's
entire
all about her.
That's all her.
yeah, I know.
And that came out.
American Hustle. She's in American Hustle.
Right.
Good
Yeah,
Matt,
so-
Christian Bale.
so
But I'm
not-
saying
so
like
she's not- she's
she's
not
still.
just-
She's
now
not getting bigger and bigger
getting-
roles.
yeah.
Like she's
She got
already
her
starred
biggest-
in movies.
biggest
Yeah.
role, but
And
she
she's
already
actually
had some
she's
huge
actually
roles.
trending downward.
So Tom Holland would be then too, because he's already played Spider-Man. So now,
But-
like
but
I said,
Civil-
Tom Holland, but like
Civil
under this
War-
logic,
Civil War was not his movie. He just played in Civil War.
correct.
And so
And it was hype
here
when he
here's
first came out.
here's
Right.
here's
and
here's
we
the
started
caveat.
naming all
Here's
the
the
movies that he just started rolling in. Right. Go ahead.
here's the caveat to that. Because superhero movies are planned out to have those individual ones. So like whoever got that role was going to have individual movies regardless of their talent level, right? Whereas like when he's finally stepping out, he's going to like Uncharted the
Devil All the Time.
yeah, and he's going to these movies and still getting like leading roles opposite other people
Right.
that are also big names and stuff, yeah, that's trending upwards.
It's like when you finally start getting the Drake features, the J. Cole features, the Wayne features. That's when you know, okay, we're coming up. He's in a movie.
And
with
instead of
Mark
you
Wahlberg.
paying him, he's like, all right, I want you on the track.
right?
Like-
so that's
It, so yeah, I mean, Tom Holland's up and coming still because I mean, like, has he peaked yet? I don't think so because I don't the movies that he's starring in, and this will be like,
how are you gonna feel when he gets a Mission Impossible role
yeah,
and it does better than all the other Mission Impossibles?
I mean, I don't know if it would do better, but I'd watch it. I'd watch it. I like Tom Holland.
because as I said, Tom Holland, like we talked about this earlier. I said I'm not gonna
Pass
give
the
you
torch?
credit.
Well, yeah,
I'm not gonna give you credit for being surrounded in a star-studded cast. You're opposite RDJ, one of the best actors of all time. You got Chris Evans, Paul Rudd, Anthony Mackie, Gwyneth Paltrow, freaking Tom Hiddleston, like Sam L. Bro, the list goes on and on. Tom Holland at no point in time was ever going to have to carry that series. At most, he was going to have to carry his movie,
Which he did, with his.
which,
Far from
yeah,
home.
to his credit. But even then, I mean, you had RDJ in his movies, Zendaya's in his movies. Like,
Facts.
there-
There's another one as well.
yeah, so I mean, there's like, yeah, Zendaya's definitely up and coming.
'Cause
She's
you don't like
doing big.
Zendaya, doesn't
Yeah.
Don't discredit.
Why
all
why
the
is she on the list? Because she's in a shitty TV show on HBO.
What you mean?
Euphoria.
Yo,
Horrible
dog,
television show.
dog.
But her act like this is.
What
you're
about
taking
it? What
the
about
whole-
it? What else
Yo,
is she in? What
yo,
else is
does
she
he
in?
not criticize?
What's the Max in?
He
the
just
movie
took
that
my
she
opinion.
just in Max in,
You agree? What opinion?
No, you're just you're like you're basically taking my opinion on stances. Like you're like, she's in a shitty show. She acts well.
But what else is she
I
in?
wasn't even referring to
Euphoria.
Euphoria. I haven't even seen that movie. I mean that show.
So what else is she in? Other than
The
Spider-Man.
movie that it's blinking, but she's the
Dune.
Huh?
Dune.
Nah. There's a
Your boy's in that.
she's playing another role. Or
Talking about
playing
Dave
with another
Bautista.
actor who's. Well, I mean, I haven't seen that shit again, so I can't say that he's good. But
Challengers.
Malcolm and Marie,
Never heard of it.
good movie. She's in The Greatest Showman. Good movie. Have you seen The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman and
Yeah,
Zac
bro.
Efron?
Yeah, bro. You ever seen Les Mis?
And she claimed.
Dude, Les
she
Mis is
played
such a
her
good
role,
movie.
too. Les Mis, I've never seen that.
Les Miserables. Is that? Excuse me. Is
I
that how you
would-
pronounce it?
Yo,
Fantastic
I don't
movie,
ever
bro.
want you to. I don't ever want to hear you shit on The Notebook again.
Les Mis.
I've never shit on
You
the Notebook.
keep that.
You had the audacity to say it was better than Titanic without seeing it, and I said there's no chance. That's all. Les Mis is. You don't like Les Mis?
I've never seen,
Oh, okay.
and I refuse to watch it.
Why? Anne Hathaway, Hugh Jackman. There's other people in that. I just can't think of it right now.
Hugh Jackman, phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Actor, phenomenal actor.
Jacob, how
Russell
many
Crowe.
musicals?
Russell. I don't
how
watch musicals
many-
either. I had like two musicals that I can recall off the top of my head, like not children's movies. Sweeney Todd and Les Mis.
Rewrite the stars.
You like Sweeney Todd?
No,
Ah,
I didn't see it.
Ah,
I
of
know I
course.
don't like musicals. I'm not gonna watch it, so I can just be like, I didn't like this. Most of the time-
Les Mis,
most of the
I don't like
time-
musicals either. I don't like musicals, but I like those too. Les Mis is such a good movie.
Jacob, here's the thing: is like, you're an undercover musical lover.
I like two of them.
How many have you seen?
I don't
He's
know.
lying.
Couldn't tell
He
you.
likes High School Musical. He fucks with High
no,
School
I do
Musical.
not. I
heavy.
do not.
He fucks with High School. I saw.
Ballpark. How many musicals have you watched?
I have no idea.
DVDs.
No clue. How many have you watched?
Just play.
I don't like Wizard of Oz. Is that a musical?
Is it
I think
I wouldn't
so.
consider.
the original?
Yeah,
I wouldn't necessarily consider it a
Singing in
musical.
live?
I think
Were
they do sing. Don't they, quite
Are
a
they
bit?
singing within the like 20 minutes song, movie song, 20 minutes?
I think a lot of the
movie
movie is
song?
singing.
Well,
You ever
if
seen
that's
it?
the case, the
Then, yeah.
original Wizard of Oz.
I think it's. I don't like it. I've never liked it.
So
People love the movie.
I've seen 5 musicals that I can think of, and I did not care for a single one of them.
Like, I mean, like I've seen High School Musical. Like my sisters watch it. I did never fucked with those. Like, not that I would expect any of us to like High School Musical.
He tripping. What? What? He tripping. What?
Oh, okay. No, I'm no
Bet
hate.
on
Just-
it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on. High School Musical 3? Yeah. Yeah, he started his villain arc in the all black with the polo. Come on now.
Get your head in the game. Remember
Yeah,
that
I
one?
mean,
Get your head in the
I
game.
know what you're talking about.
so yeah, I mean, like out of how many ballpark, how many musicals have you seen?
I don't know.
So you've seen High School Musical, Les Mis, Sweeney Todd.
So like, if probably plenty of children's movies, and I feel like I never like them when they turn into a musical. Like I just couldn't. I have
Are you
no
talking
idea.
about like Disney movies? Because I feel like
I mean, yeah, like
those
I've
aren't
seen-
musicals,
'cause it's
they
not
just
really,
have-
yeah, it's like Kids Bop movies.
yeah, it's something to keep them entertained.
Like I'm sure I've seen.
It's not like
I'm
a
sure I've seen
musical.
plenty. I just have no idea.
Mishka, Mushka, Mickey
My
Mouse.
point being is, unless you can give me a number, it's sounding like you've only seen a couple and you enjoy.
No, I know I do not like musicals. I enjoy 2 movies. I just can't name. I can't think of any, but I've definitely seen them. But they're not memorable, I guess.
So,
But Les Mis is a great movie.
You don't like. You know you don't like musicals. And I know I
only
don't like
reason
musicals.
I saw Les Mis was because we watched it in French class, and I acknowledge that it was a fucking great movie.
Les Miserables. That's definitely a mess.
I'm not dog. I don't like musicals. I don't like Ben Affleck movies. I don't like old movies. These are just things that I don't like.
Preferences.
Yeah.
Boundaries.
I don't like musicals either, but I like Les Mis. That's all I'm saying. It's a good movie. You like Russell Crowe. You like Hugh Jackman.
I don't
Give
know
it a
how
people to
you can
watch.
say
He
I
doesn't
don't like
movies
music.
with a love interest, but he likes porn.
The fuck, Neil?
I'm a sucker for a good storyline.
He said the fuck, Neil.
You just can't say like I don't like plays, but I like these.
I saw Les Mis. I saw the play at Otterbein. It was also good. And I wouldn't say I don't like plays because every play I've been to 2, I've enjoyed every play I've been to.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
You know,
because
Tyler Perry
Jacob
holds a lot of
secretly.
plays.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All of Medea was
stuff,
initially
yeah.
on plays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Theaters. And
That's cool.
that's why I've seen a lot of musicals. And I fuck with them.
Yeah, that was
Perry,
actually
do you
one of the
think?
5 that I counted was a Medea musical.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sweeney Todd? No, okay. Johnny,
Oh, wait,
Johnny
wait,
Depp's
wait.
the main
Have you
character.
seen-
He's the
have you
barber
s-
and he's
have you seen Annie?
The old one, yes.
Either one.
Yeah.
Huh?
Those are both musicals. Annie?
They just remade it.
Yeah, with Jamie Foxx and a black girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't watch that.
It's a hard knock life for us. That movie was actually good. Now I'm sitting here thinking about it.
Jacob, I'm just saying, if you've been to plays,
I have.
buddy, you like musicals. If you like plays, you like musicals.
never went on my
don't
own-
don't
under
tell
my
me you
own
don't like
will,
musicals. It's okay.
I
Look,
enjoyed the plays I went to.
Don't get it twisted. He's an alpha male, but he likes plays and musicals too. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Stop judging him. Don't comment that crap. He's an alpha male. He just happens to like watching people sing and dance while it's in a movie. Do you?
Me? Do I like musicals?
Yeah.
He
I
said
like,
it did, yeah.
I like music. Period. So
We like musicals.
I don't.
That's fine.
I like music
fine.
and I like
when
movies.
I like when the songs are good.
Look, I like
If they're
ketchup
not- if
and
they're
I
not
like
good.
ice cream. That doesn't mean I'm going to combine the two.
Yeah. I don't.
Not everything gets
every,
better.
I don't like every musical that I've seen. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch Glee, or whatchamacallit.
Good. Yeah, I don't like Glee.
What's the other one with the women that were in the music group and whatnot? And they've done multiple reruns of it. Not reruns, but Pitch Perfect. I think is that what I'm.
Yeah,
referring to?
not a big fan of Pitch Perfect
Yeah,
either.
I don't like every musical
Wouldn't
that
know.
I see, but I do enjoy myself a good musical.
Wouldn't know. I excuse myself the moment there's a musical
I would
element.
go to the opera. That's not something that people would
What?
do. Huh? Were you trying to do your opera impersonation?
I'd go to the opera.
No,
bro.
I was wondering why
Get my
in the
tux on.
fuck you would be.
interested in
I'd love to go to the opera.
First of all, you don't
like
have a
where?
tux.
Where are we
as
going?
as I told you, I like music.
Who does?
You know, so
Everyone rents
if-
their tux.
Again, if it's good music,
Broke people, maybe.
I don't have a. Do you have a tux, Eli?
I do not.
Do you have a tux, Neil?
No.
I have a suit. Do you have a suit?
Fuck no.
All right. No one owns a tux.
I'll own the tux.
One day,
I will,
yeah.
yeah, for sure. I'm gonna own a lot of suits. 5,000, 10,000.
I just
No,
want to
no,
be
tux,
clear.
tux.
I just want to be clear.
Okay,
I know
okay.
tuxes and suits. I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like
it all.
I feel like tuxes
the-
they're not worn as much.
the sweatshirt.
What do you wear a
Right.
tux at? Like, do you wear? I feel like
That's what
at
I was
opera,
gonna say.
You wear a tux to the opera and a wedding, and that's it, right? Like, what else do you wear a tux
Who
to?
the fuck is wearing a tux to a wedding?
You wear. That's what you wear in a wedding. You wear a tux. You don't wear a suit. If you're in the wedding, I mean,
I was gonna say
yeah, you wear.
nobody's
a tux.
stupid enough to put me in their
Or
wedding
unless
party.
unless we're going to like some espionage
What are you talking about?
espionage party like in Mission
Call me
Impossible. You got your
stupid.
tux on, walking around with your champagne,
Oh, me a dummy.
dripping something into his glass.
Dripping
walking
something
away.
into
Are
his
you
glass.
doing that often?
No, I'm just saying.
Dripping
Did
something.
you miss what I said leading up to that?
Yeah.
I said
all
yeah,
I heard
espionage.
was-
I said espionage type party like Mission Impossible shit, walking around in your tux.
You gonna
Put something in your drink. Next thing you know, you're in the bathroom, knocked out. And then,
Okay, I thought we were going this way.
Hey, no,
I
no,
thought
send us
this-
off. Send
I
us
thought
off.
this is where we
No,
were
and
going.
then
Just
and then they
cutting
make a
on
mask
Jacob
of your
getting
face.
Molly all of her champagne. She didn't even know it. Good God.
Took it home.
And I enjoyed that.
She didn't even know it. Needless to say, gentlemen, watch your drinks if you're around Jacob.
Thanks, Jeffrey Dahmer. Boop. He's gonna go home and eat you. He's gonna eat you.
I want your brains for stew. My name's Jacob. Let me get some of that brain stew.
Okay, let's go on ahead.
Jesus.
Let's,
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yo,
let's
he
see.
did that.
That was a good combo. That's a good combo.
He did that.
Jeffrey Dahmer, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ate a lot of it.
Oh, you didn't cut it, bro? I didn't want.
I was waiting for the send off. We know how.
We'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning into the Boy Podcast.
See ya.